Russia has said it will hold drills that will include practice for the use of tactical nuclear weapons, days after top European leaders voiced stronger military support for Ukraine. The situation seems to be escalating quickly. Russia's announcement of military drills involving the practice of the use of tactical nuclear weapons is undoubtedly alarming. It reflects a significant escalation in tensions, particularly in response to recent statements from European leaders expressing stronger military support for Ukraine. The context provided by the Kremlin, citing Western and NATO-member countries' statements about potential troop deployments to Ukraine, underscores the perceived threat from Russia's perspective. The reference to provocative statements and threats indicates how seriously Russia views the possibility of Western intervention in Ukraine. These drills, involving both missile formations and naval forces in the southern military district, suggest a comprehensive readiness response from Russia. The inclusion of tactical nuclear weapons in the exercises is particularly concerning, given their potential for smaller scale but still devastating impact. The statements from French President Emmanuel Macron and UK Foreign Secretary David Cameron about potential military support for Ukraine have struck a nerve in Moscow. Russia's warnings of retaliation underscored the seriousness of the situation and the potential for further escalation if diplomatic efforts fail to de-escalate tensions. The decision by Russia to announce drills involving the practice for the use of tactical nuclear weapons is a strategic move with several implications. By publicly announcing these drills, Russia aims to send a strong message to both Western nations and Ukraine. It serves as a deterrent against any potential military intervention in Ukraine and is likely intended to make Western leaders think twice before escalating their support for Kyiv. Domestically, this announcement can bolster support for President Putin by portraying him as a strong leader defending Russian interests against perceived external threats. Externally, it aims to project Russia's military capabilities and willingness to defend its perceived sphere of influence in Ukraine. The inclusion of tactical nuclear weapons in the drills raises the stakes significantly. While strategic nuclear weapons are typically associated with mutual assured destruction doctrines, the use of tactical nuclear weapons introduces a new level of ambiguity and unpredictability. It raises concerns about potential escalation dynamics if tensions were to escalate further. This escalation will undoubtedly trigger responses from Western governments and NATO. While direct military confrontation is unlikely, it could lead to increased military deployments in Eastern Europe, heightening tensions further and potentially sparking a new arms race in the region. This move complicates diplomatic efforts to resolve the conflict in Ukraine peacefully. It undermines trust and confidence-building measures between Russia and Western powers, making it more challenging to find a negotiated settlement to the crisis. Overall, Russia's announcement of drills involving tactical nuclear weapons represents a dangerous escalation in an already tense situation. It raises the risk of miscalculation and unintended consequences, underscoring the urgent need for diplomatic efforts to de-escalate tensions and find a peaceful resolution to the conflict in Ukraine.